That's not English.
Welcome to my How to Become a Better Cuber series. If you haven't already seen the other videos in this series, check out the playlist in one of these corners. If you would like to join my online Rubik's Cube cult, make sure to fist bump the like button or high five the subscribe button. I mean, what? Let's get on to the video.
I know you guys know what this is. This is called a V-Perm, and I'm going to show you a really cool alg for it if you don't know it already. So normally, obviously it's pretty easy to recognize, but normally the alg that most people use looks something like this. And you'll note that there's a rotation, and I do this weird thing where I do the last F with my thumb, so it's not super great to execute, but I'm going to show you a new V-Perm. Actually not particularly new, but a very cool V-Perm, and I would definitely recommend switching. I switched a couple years, maybe a year ago, and it's really, really good, and I think it's definitely improved my execution of this algorithm in solves. So here's what it looks like. So definitely faster, and you note no regrips, or sorry, no rotations. Honestly, it looks really cool. It kind of looks like a square one alg actually, and I don't do square one, but that's just an observation I made. And I'm also really bad at talking and cubing if you can't tell. Every time I start talking and executing the alg, I lock up. That's slightly better. Alright, so now let's go over the alg and then how to finger trick this alg. So to execute this algorithm, we'll walk through it. The alg will be on screen, and you'll note that the first 4 moves are actually the same as the normal V-Perm. So I'll try and talk you through how I remembered this alg at the very beginning and the finger tricks that I use to execute this algorithm. So first 4 moves, so if this is home grip, I start with my thumb on top and the rest of my fingers on the bottom to do R prime U, R prime U prime. And starting in that position allows me here to do an R, D prime, R prime. And here's where I do a tiny regrip, but I regrip my right hand as I'm doing a move with my left hand. So as I do this D with my left ring finger, I'm moving my right hand to get ready for the R prime. After this is a U D prime, and since my hands are like this, you'll note my left ring finger can push, and my right index finger and whatever these fingers are called, my middle finger and ring finger sort of push this upper layer. And then here is kind of where it starts to look like a square one alg. You do R prime, U prime, R2 prime, D, R2, and then all of that is regripless. I'll try and do it slower. First 4, regrip while doing a D, finish out like a square one alg. So I definitely recommend using this V-Perm if you don't already. And hopefully I'll include some solves where I'll slow-mo down the parts where I do get the V-Perm. I think this one is more consistent and it's definitely faster than the old V-Perm I used to use. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. If it looks cool, if it executes well, if you integrate it into your solves. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe for the latest content.